where more appropriate could you have a battle between patriarchy and goddess? But the entrance to the goddess's room. Good job we won for the goddess, wasn't it?
Yeah, I basically say that Arthur lost his battle, didn't he?
Well, Arthur was 55, and he was he'd had lots to drink in those years, and he'd done a bit of wenching.
He wasn't so fighting fit, I don't think.
He was an old man, and he was easily duped by old Istid, because Istid was a snake charmer, and he knew how to. I mean, the battle only started because of an adder, because it was civil war, brother against brother.
Yeah.
I mean, it was swung because he brought got an army over from Brittany. Was it Fergan, who had, it was recorded, this is all recorded, the triads or whatever. He had a war band of 2,100 men. Traditional size of war band, I understand, was 300.
Yeah.
300.
Yeah.
He had 7 of them, making 2,100. And when he came over, because he was called by Arthur, so he didn't question it, and then he found out he was going to be fighting his cousins in Gwynedd, and we managed to get messages to him and talk the night before the battle, and that was the most significant thing, because his 2,100 men switched sides the night before the battle, and they restored the balance, and that's how we won.
Right, so Arthur lost.
Well, Arthur, now it's a strange thing, Arthur, the King of the Britons, well, I have to stress King of the Britons, because I often get Americans here, of course, and I say to them, do you know who Arthur was? Oh yeah, he was the King of England.
Yeah.
So this is history. This is what happens.
Yeah,
it's all turned on its head. It's like having a Bishop of Rome who thinks he's like Christ. Well, he's not. As the Reverend Ian Paisley told me years ago, he's the Antichrist, and Paisley was right. Let truth prevail. Well, when it came to the final battle, Arthur relied upon Saxon mercenaries to fight his own kindred, kith and kin, his own British, well, I say subjects in the sense that Arthur was the battle of all of Britain, but he was fighting against his own British people, using Saxon mercenaries who came like the English tourists today on the main road from Birmingham through Welshpool here to Mathloyd, A483 is it? Also A438, one of those. I don't drive. And the proof of this is the locals will tell you the Saxon army camped 5 miles down that road, logical place to camp the night before the battle, and it's marked today by a stream running past it called Nant Saeson. Saxon stream.
What do you think the idea that actually Mewdrad, or the other side, recruited Saxon mercenaries? Because that's claimed on the other side, isn't it? Arthur was up against the Mewdrad, you know, the nephew or
Mewdrad,
brother of Gwalchmai.
You see, we had no truck with Mewdrad. We knew what he was up to. He was no good. I mean, I started off my dreaming years ago where I was sucking one breast and Mewdrad was sucking another.
Right.
Of Olgwar, Mewdrad's mother.
Oh, Gwyar, yeah.
Yeah, Gwyar, who was the elder sister of Anna. Yes. See, there were 2 sisters, and Anna was the good one who married Tadeko. Married Amundi and was the mother of Tadeko. But I also say, well, at the very start of the dreaming in Carningley, I think it might even have been the lunchtime. No, the day that Arthur Pendragon came, Thursday night of June 94. Before he came, before he came, maybe it's the week before, I had a dreamer in my tent. One of my first dreamers in Carningley, and her name was Faye Morgan. It happened.
Brilliant.
But Malgan Gwynedd knew that Mewdrad was no good. And he was not going to survive that battle or inherit any kingdom.
Whatever happened, right.
Whatever happened, he was going for the chop. And we agreed, I think it was old Cuniglassus of Powys, that the deed would be done.
Right. Right, so we're actually approaching the sign.
It's going to rain, though, because that's smoke from the chimney.